Institutions that shape one's identity. Let us write this. So we want to look at institutions that shape one's identity. We have already spoken about them. So we can start by putting a definition. An institution is an organization that serve a specific purpose in society. That is what an institution is. So here we now say examples of institutions. What are the examples of institutions? Schools, religious organizations like churches, or cultural groups. Like this. Institutions are places and groups in our lives that help shape who we are. They influence our beliefs, values, and behaviors. So how do institutions like kwenda kuchikoro kunobatsira on our identity? Say, how does kwenda kuchikoro help us? Saka institutions influence our beliefs, values, and behaviors. That is what institutions do. The examples of these institutions tamanyora pamsoro apo are religious institutions, schools, and cultural groups. You should know these examples. Saka ngatitarise ma-religious institutions. So when we look at religious institutions, we have to think about the church. Saka kuchurch is a religious institution. Religious institutions such as churches, mosques, saka ya machurch ndo kunaenda ma-Christians, kuma mosque ndo kunaenda ma-Muslims, and temples are important because they teach us about faith and moral values. So let us start with examples of religious institutions. I think that's important. What are the examples of religious institutions? We have churches, mosques, and temples. These are the examples. So what or how do they help us? Religious institutions help by teaching us about faith, and moral values. So religious institutions teach us about faith and moral values. Chakanyanya kukosha apa ma-moral values. Musaba, musatukana, remekedzai vabereki. tinozvidzidza zvakare kusunday school kana tichiri kusunday school. Patinoenda kuchechi ndo zvinhu zvatinodzidziswa, faith and moral values. They help us learn about kindness, compassion and the importance of helping others. Saka that's important also. They help us learn about kindness, compassion and the importance of helping others. So that's why they are really, really important. When we pray and participate in community activities, we feel connected to something bigger than ourselves. Tinonamata kuna Mwari, vamwe vanoti tinonamata kuna Allah, vamwe vanoti tinonamata kuna Yahweh, kusiyana kwezvitendero. Saka zvinei kuti chitendero chako ndechipi. Ungava unoenda kuchechi, ungava unoenda kumosque, ungava unoenda kusynagogue. Moral values atinodzidziswa nezvitendero zvese akafanana. Zvitendero zvese zvinodzidzisa kuti we should be kind. Tofanga kuva nemoyo wakanaka, compassion. Tofanga kunzirana tsitsi. We must help each other. But when we now pray, when these religious institutions teach us about faith, we are connected to something bigger than us, to God, to Allah, to Yahweh, to our ancestors. So zvinosiyana nezvitendero. Hazvina basa kuti munhu anoenda kuchitendero chipi. Zvitendero zvese zvinodzidzisa kuti tofanga kuva nemoyo wakanaka.